Just when the season already felt unpredictable, another twist sent shockwaves through the racing world. With a revamped future on the horizon, including a new championship format, settled legal battles, and more horsepower, fans were already bracing for change. Then, out of nowhere, an old rivalry reignited, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. could not hide his excitement. When a heated exchange surfaced between executives at Ford and General Motors over their Formula One ambitions, Dale Jr. jumped right in. Responding online, he celebrated the return of manufacturer warfare, urging his longtime brand to go on the attack. To him, it felt like the kind of rivalry the sport has been missing, raw, emotional, and rooted in pride. The tension traces back to Formula One's upcoming season. Ford is returning through a partnership with Red Bull, developing a new power unit for the future. At the same time, General Motors is entering the grid with Cadillac, becoming a full team owner. That move sparked pointed comments from Cadillac leadership, who suggested their commitment ran deeper than Ford's partnership. Ford's chairman did not take kindly to that, firing back and calling the remarks absurd, insisting Ford's involvement was far more than marketing. Dale Jr., a lifelong Chevrolet loyalist who built much of his career behind the wheel of Chevy machines, could not resist the moment. His history with the brand runs deep, from his years at Hendrick Motorsports to his own dealerships carrying the Chevrolet and Cadillac names. Still, he also appreciates competition wherever it appears. He recently praised Tony Stewart's bold return to NASCAR, noting how fearless it takes to jump back into high-stakes racing after years away. Fans, meanwhile, are reveling in the drama. The Ford vs. Chevrolet feud is older than the sport itself, born from the rivalry between their founders and carried forward by generations of executives, engineers, and drivers. Seeing that fire flare up again has reminded many why motorsport has always been about more than just lap times. Online reactions have been electric. Some are thrilled by the spectacle of two American giants trading barbs, while others wish the same intensity would spill back into NASCAR. Many feel that when manufacturers truly go to war, the racing becomes sharper, the teams more motivated, and the storylines far more compelling. There is also a sense that this rivalry could shape what happens on the track. Drivers represent their brands as much as themselves, and when executives clash, that energy often filters down to the garages, the strategies, and the finishes. For fans, that means higher stakes and more emotion in every battle for position. Whether the tension cools or continues to burn remains to be seen. But for now, the return of manufacturer pride has injected fresh excitement into the racing world. With personalities colliding and legacies on the line, one thing is certain. When giants like Ford and Chevrolet lock horns, the sport becomes impossible to ignore.